was the encore of the last performance at the tour in Prague.
Yeah.
This is something that I will never let go out of my heart. This was the last performance that Eric set in the orchestra. It just cemented my love for the CYSO forever from then on. I started supporting the CYSO during the tenure of Eric's involvement. I wanted to continue to be part of the efforts to give students who may not have access to any music education in their schools that they attend to play music that provides a lasting experience which will impact them long after they leave the group.
When you talk about giving the gift of music and the gift of music education and beautiful concerts and performing opportunities to young people as talented as those in the Chicago Youth Symphony Orchestras, it gives them the capacity to make beautiful music in the world, which changes hearts and changes minds.
For me, the opportunity to perform in the Chicago Youth Symphony Orchestra was an absolute trajectory changer. It was rocket fuel for me as a young person. It set me on a different path. It ultimately well-equipped me for the path I wanted to take as a music educator, as a conductor, as a trumpet artist, and also as a career military musician.
There's a reason why I'm here. It's not a coincidence. And those reasons have to do with people and experiences and opportunity. And to CYSO's credit, I got all of those things. It was huge. Everything about it was the perfect seed to what would become, my life.
The college graduation rating of the members of the CYSO groups is virtually 100%. These children are encouraged to make something good out of themselves.
In an organization that draws from young people from every socioeconomic and racial background all coming together, young people come out better human beings. The next generation of leaders, whether that's in music or engineering or law or medicine or whatever it is.
No matter what your economic situation is, your financial situation, you can contribute to CYSO even by bringing yourself and your spirit to one of our concerts.
Every bit of support, whether it's volunteering, watching, contributing, it all contributes to the excellence and the growth of the organization.
It might be the parents supporting their student and their passion, because it's not an easy path and it's rarely a straight line. And of course, for people who might have the luxury to be able to be a little more philanthropic with their resources, they should know that it will be meaningful, it will be purposeful, it will be put to good use, and it will have a direct impact on children.
And many students have many choices. And like anything else, those that are super interested will stay, and those not interested will do other passions. But I don't want that disinterest to come because it was too difficult to get to practice. We couldn't afford the private instructors anymore.
Talent doesn't know your income, and talent doesn't know your ethnicity or your gender or your religion, nor does work ethic, and nor does passion.
Students have always been at the forefront of major evolutions, revolutions, changes in society. And I think it's exciting to have them help us adults figure out how to be more inclusive.
These are the people we're going to hand the world over to.
CYSO matters because I believe that music is critical to us as human beings. What it brings out in us is community.
Music is a great force because it brings us together.
That's why we tour. That's why we are welcoming to students of different musical backgrounds.
It's more about collaboration, it's about teamwork, it's about reacting to each other, it's about give and take, it's about tolerance.
We need more of that in the world.
Music teaches us personal excellence and our perseverance for a high standard.
Creating a passion for excellence, and we use music to do that.
It was a lot of determination. It was a lot of discipline. It It was a lot of hard work. It was a lot of responsibility.
It teaches us vision because we see not what something is at the beginning of the journey, but we see what it can become with our combined efforts together towards a greater goal.
Whatever a child puts in, that is going to stay with them for the rest of their life.
It really helps us maybe see ourselves in a way that otherwise we would not be able to see ourselves.
Everyone needs to invest in giving those kinds of experiences to young people. CYSO does that every day. Its mission is important. I think it's probably more important now in the world than it's ever been.
When I was in high school, one of my best friends in the high school band played trombone in the Chicago Youth Symphony Orchestra. I knew nothing of it. He invited me to their orchestra hall concert. It was inspiring, and I immediately knew that I wanted to be a part of that. So I auditioned the ensuing spring, and I distinctly remember, and this is many years ago, I would walk home from school, and as I was rifling through the mail, walking up the stairs, there was a letter from the Chicago Youth Symphony Orchestra, and the letter was thick. And I knew that I had gotten in the orchestra. And I remember that exact feeling on the staircase going up to our Berwyn bungalow apartment. We're making the appeal to people who might be able to help the cause because the kids who are in the moment just don't know yet. But those of us who have been lucky enough to be the benefactors of this know exactly what could be in store for them if we can open these doors and give them these opportunities. It's going to make them better people for the journey.